Well, g'day and welcome back to the channel. For those of you who joined us last time, we've just headed off from Capricorn Caves and now we are on our way down south. We're going to get a lot of caves done today. Along the way, we're going to stop in at Maryborough just to grab some lunch and have a bit of a look around the place because neither of us have been there before. And then we're going to head on down to Tin Can Bay just to take a bit of a look around the place before heading on to our final destination, which is Amamoor Lodge. So let's get four wheels on the road and check it out. Alright, so the plan for this morning is to get as many Ks done as we possibly can. We've got around about a 6.5 hour journey to get through today. What we're going to be doing is getting a lot of Ks done this morning and stopping in at Maryborough to grab some lunch, just to take a bit of a look around the place because I've never been there and my partner's never been there as well. Gotta say, Maryborough was actually quite a surprise. Wasn't really expecting anything too interesting in here, but we ended up checking out some cool markets that were on. One of the streets was actually closed off, so we were able to check those out. Also got a little bit of a surprise when I went into one of the bathrooms that was in the middle of town as well, and there were a whole heap of people standing around taking photos of the walls as I was walking in, and I was wondering what the heck was going on. And I found out and saw on the walls that there's all this really great artwork that's there. And apparently it's a bit of a thing that people like to go and check out. So that was a little bit of a surprise to see as well. So it was quite an interesting little morning here in Maryborough. We're going to get back on the road now and make our way down to Tin Can Bay. We'll see you in a bit. So we've made our way down to Tin Can Bay now. It's a really beautiful place here, and we were hoping while we were here to check out a dolphin feeding, but it seems we've missed the dolphin feeding times, unfortunately. And unfortunately, the weather is looking a little bit inclement at the moment. There's a lot of clouds around, there's a little bit of rain around as well. So at least we got a little bit of time to check out the area here and just enjoy the serenity and the beach and the bay itself, which is very enjoyable. The plan was possibly that we were going to stay in Tin Can Bay or even out at Lake Catharaba, but as it turns out, I think we will head on down to Amamoor Lodge, which was possibly going to be our goal for the day, which we're going to go and head on down to now. Amamoor and Amamoor Lodge are around about an hour south of Tin Can Bay and probably about 15 minutes outside of Gympie itself. It's a beautiful area here, as you can see. We were lucky enough to have a lovely foggy morning the first morning we were here, so we got some great views of the area. Amamoor Lodge is a little bit different from places we've been in the past in that it's just a bed and breakfast. And the lodge itself is run primarily by the couple that own the place. As you can see here, there's a couple of little facilities around for barbecues and sitting areas, and they've also got a really lovely covered in garage as well, which has some rocking chairs in it, and they set up a fire for you there as well. Also, you'll see here just outside where the lodge and the rooms are themselves, there's actually a little fire pit area there as well, which is quite handy. And you'll see as well that there's a pool here which is available for use as well. Virginia and Al are really welcoming and are happy to invite you into their space, and they create a really homely atmosphere here, which makes the place just fantastic. As you'll see here as well, there is a little township called Kadanga, which has a fantastic pub, and it's a great place to go and grab some dinner. So that's what we ended up doing for our first night there, is heading on down to Kadanga and grabbing dinner at the pub. The rooms themselves are actually really lovely. As you'll see here, they're really well set out and really modern and really well looked after as well, which is fantastic. There's full facilities in there with a kitchen and kettles for making coffee, ironing boards, full TV setup, and a beautiful king-size bed, as you can see here as well, which is fantastic. Alright, well, it's been a really beautiful stay here. We've really enjoyed spending a couple of nights here in Amamoor Lodge. What we're going to do now is head on back to Kenilworth. What we're going to do is grab some lunch in the pub there today and head on out to Bulimit Creek, check out the area there, and do a night there at Bulimit Creek. Once again, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time we get Four Wheels on the Road.